Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here with the next episode of The Long Dark Stalker. Thanks for joining me. We are up here in the fishing cabin by the Bear Creek campground. Got 13 hours of daylight left. Have a little morning pick-me-up of grape drink. And we don't actually have a rifle, which is a bummer, because this is Stalker. But we're going to go ahead and head up to the railroad, mark a few new points in our journal. And head back to the Quonset, because in the next episode, I do believe, we'll be moving on to... I thought I could get up to the railroad from here. We'll be moving on to Pleasant Valley via ravine, so... there are a few places, just random cabins and stuff that we haven't hit in this playthrough. But since this is my eventual home zone, I'm gonna say we don't have to get every single cabin in this zone right now. Before we go, we will make sure we have lots and lots of bandages. Make sure we're able to survive. In case we get attacked by wolves out there. So yeah, we'll go through ravine to Mystery Lake. I don't think ravine's where I died last time. I can't remember. I played Stalker. Oh, yeah, I started in a different zone. I started in Desolation. And then I got just completely wrecked by a wolf pack. It's 3 wolves, I do believe. Yeah. In Crumbling Highway. That sucked. Anyway, I'm just gonna mark this off. So that goes to ravine. I guess it is not a journal point. I'm just going to be quiet here for a minute as we approach the other end of the tracks. This is just about the grayest day I've ever seen in this game. Everything is gray. 12 hours of daylight left. The sun is up. And just everything is totally gray. Thanks for the matches, sir. I'm sorry you met your demise here. Okay, I don't really think there's a lot of stuff here other than that trailer. I really don't think, yeah, nothing there. Just the good old trailer. And after this, we'll just start heading back east towards the Quonset through the mountain roads. And pick up on a few of those cabins and trailers that we might have not hit yet. Like I said, we're not going to make sure we get all of them, but it's on the way back, so.
Okay.
Sometimes it can be a little hard to remember, like, should I take the scrap metal or not, but being Stalker mode, I definitely want to take everything. Whereas, like, a lot of the challenge modes, you know, we really shouldn't be picking up everything. A book? Something to burn. Okay, I still haven't found any of the, like, manuals that teach you skills. I would really like to find one of those. Found a prepper cache the other day in my Long Dark Nomad series that I had never found before in Pleasant Valley, so that was cool. There's lots of little things in this game that I haven't found yet. This was the first time I'd ever found a crafting supplies prepper cache. It was very cool. Okay, don't break your ankle. So from here, I think I just want to head down this way. There's a cabin and a trailer, I think, somewhere along these paths, but the paths branch off in several different directions. This is everything west. It's not that cold. This is everything west of the log sort. Sort of the upper areas. This is one of the smaller zones, but it doesn't, you know, feel super small. It's just right. It's just a gray day. Lots of clouds. I wonder if that means it's going to start snowing later. Really haven't. I think they do have added sort of more visual and sound and weather cues to what weather is coming. So, but I mean, I haven't read up on anything like that. I mean, I know a little bit of real world stuff, but not a whole lot. Okay, so there is a trailer, which I'm sure I have not been in. The trailer. Nice, a storm lantern. Just looking at a reference. Trailer, yep, and just head east from here, and there should be a cabin, and that's about it up in this area. We'll light it up so the viewer at home can see better. I can see in my living room in fairly dark light because I got all the lights off, and I have a very large TV with a very nice display. So even when it's like super dark in the game, I can, at least see pretty good outlines of stuff. So yeah, we'll just go east here, and there should be a cabiny thing. Hope for no wolves. So I've been thinking, I used to primarily play the Long Dark as sort of a more relaxing sort of type of activity, but since I've been doing all these challenge modes and stuff like that, it's become a lot more intense. And I've been playing on Stalker mode, so you really have to be a bit more where you can't just leisurely stroll about. There should be a cabin up there. So since I've been doing all these videos, it hasn't been as relaxing of an activity as it was once. Yeah, there's a cabin. But I have to say, since I've been playing a lot of Overwatch, this has become more relaxing again. And also because I finished my 100 Part 1 series. You should check it out. It's really fun. It's not that many episodes. But it's me getting killed by a bear a lot. And hopefully eventually overcoming the bear in the end. It's a series that is finished, so you can make your assumptions. But you should check that out if you haven't seen Long Dark Hunted before. It's pretty cool and intense. But anyway, since that's been over, hello, Mr. Rabbit. Since that's been over, and I've been playing all this Overwatch, Long Dark is, by comparison, a lot more relaxing again. So that's nice. Especially since I've been playing Overwatch competitive mode. Oh my goodness. That is so much more intense than just the regular friendly mode or whatever, quick match. Yeah, it's really weird. It's, when you get on a good team, you do good, and you have a lot of fun, then you get these horrible teams where like people are intentionally on your own team griefing you, like trapping you behind walls and just doing stupid stuff and picking 4 of the same character that do not work well together, for no reason other than to just troll and be jerks. So it's about 50-50 when you're not queuing up with like friends in a pre-made party. It is about 50-50 hit or miss. Half the time it works great and it's super fun, and the other half the time it is incredibly annoying and frustrating. You could be doing really well and like serving a good role and serving a good purpose, like playing your role perfectly, playing the objectives, trying hard, doing all this other stuff, and 4 of the other people will be like doing nothing, doing bad on purpose. I don't know. I can't say that they're horrible. I don't know. I sort of in the back of my mind assume that they're trolling more than that they suck that bad, but maybe they do suck that bad. Anyway, so yeah, Overwatch is very intense. It's a very fast-paced shooter game. Very colorful, lots of explosions, all sorts of stuff going on simultaneously. So anyway, the Long Dark has again become a nice, calming influence in my life. And now that I say that, like, a wolf was gonna pop out of nowhere and try to eat my face. It's not a good way down there. I don't want to just like stupidly jump down just to check a corpse or a carcass. Actually, before we go to Mystery Lake and stuff, we have some crafting supplies that should be almost ready to use, and that would be great if we could head over to Mystery Lake with some crafted deerskin items made already. I don't think I have enough wolf skins to make that, but I might have enough deerskin to make the shoes or the pants. Because I don't have great equipment yet. I've not hit the jackpot on a lot of pieces of equipment so far. Yeah, so we've definitely explored all these things. So what I am skipping is a bunch of the ice fishing huts, which when we return to this zone, we're going to spend a lot of time fishing and trying to do a deep game where we play for as long as possible. I think the longest game I've ever played was like 75 days or something like that, and I didn't die or anything. I just stopped playing. It was on Pilgrim. I don't think I might still have that save game. I don't think that I ever went to Timberwolf Mountain on Pilgrim. I might have. Yeah, I think I did. I think like Timberwolf Mountain came out like right after I had was just about done with the game. All the zones, I mean. So 2 wolf buddies out there. Nine hours of daylight left, and kind of tired a little bit. I've had a wolf get on me from pretty far away on the lake. Chased me up a hill, so I'm just staying as far away as possible. Still do have to get through this little choke point, though. So, while the getting's good. I just wish I had the rifle. Wish I had a rifle. Was not in the Overlook Tower, which is one of the potential spawns. Was not in the car at the Commuter's Lament, which is one of the possible spawns. Was not in either of the houses on the island, which are the other possible spawns, and I think that's it. I think that's the only places it spawns in this zone. Okay, we really don't need to be talking to any wolves. Try to get to the high ground and see. Okay, there could very well be a wolf. Yeah, it's definitely a wolf walking behind the Quonset. In front of the Quonset. Definitely brightened up after that super gray morning. It is much brighter now. Are there 2 of them? Oh my god, they are like camping out my house. Like moving in. I mean, if you could behave yourselves, I'd be happy to have you. Nah. He did not sense me from there. Three of them? Hope I haven't gotten stuck up somewhere crazy. I don't know if I'm supposed to be up here. Yeah, this seems like an unintended area. See, if I had the rifle. Yep, there's three. Wow, I guess we're just playing Wolf Watch right now then. Really? Okay. So, yeah, just really trying to flank them. Oh, yeah. Had a feeling that was coming. It's a bit weird how they handle that. The injuries and the... It just maybe doesn't necessarily make sense that taking more painkillers for two different injuries actually works. You know, it's either like you take some painkillers when you have an injury, and that like works on both your wrist and your ankle, you know. It's interesting. Bandages, those look like ace bandages in the game. It's not like gauze pads. Gauze pads is usually what you would use on a wound, and then the bandage just holds it in place. So it'd be a little more realistic if you had both of those items in the game, like these sterile pads and oh really? Not interested in playing your wolf games. Let me try to sprint into the house. Oh my goodness. These sucker wolves. Well, I'm pretty sure I can get into that house. Oh, he was on me. He wanted to taste my flesh. He sure did. Okay, since we're tired, let me just lit this thing. It's a bummer to let it go. Why don't we, I don't know, cook something? There we go, lit flare. Look, sure. So it's interesting. In Pilgrim, the wolves run away from you no matter what. It's actually kind of hard to kill them because they won't come at you at all. So it's hard to get close enough. They're just skittish like deer. And then in Voyager, they were super aggressive, but if I was careful, I could just beat them up and take care of them pretty easily. However, Cool. We do have enough to make more coffee, but I have a lot of soda. Alright. Seems good. Yeah, but it could be good to make some more coffee. 11 minutes. Time to make a cup of coffee. Or two. Nah, 1 cup. Okay. Get rid of that. I know, we're litter bugs. And since we are so tired, 7 hours of daylight left, doesn't really matter. The daylight thing, because we're just going to go back and get stuff ready for crafting, get ready to head to the next zone. How we feeling? Pretty good. We don't really want to sleep much more than that. So, we came in through the front door. No, we definitely came in through the kitchen. I really can't remember. It seemed like the back. Hopefully they're gone. That was like several hours. Nope. Running, running, running. Running, running, running. Okay, hopefully I got the better of that. Need to fix yourselves up as soon as possible. Alright, we had enough stuff to patch yourselves up. We made it in. I think that wolf may be a dead wolf. I think we did enough damage to him that he will be an ex-wolf soon. So, let's just go check on our stuff. Anything in here that shouldn't really be in here. Okay, those all fit, which is great. Oh, that's great. It's raw. Okay, fill it back up on water. And our cooked meat. Several of these. That's gonna go bad soon. That's like already. Yikes.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Need to take care of those pretty quick. That rabbit, all that meat. Yikes. It is degrading so much faster than in other modes. Wow, wasn't really expecting how fast that fresh stuff degrades. I think I don't know if they have implemented it already, but they did mention something about adding that mechanic to the game. Like whether you have it stored in something or lying on the floor, it'll degrade at different rates. Yeah. It doesn't really look like the wolf hurt our stuff. Our shoes don't look so hot. Okay. What else can we put away? One of those. All those. For now. Well, actually, crafting is something we're probably going to want to do. Little stuff, little tiny stuff. Okay. Fire stuff, you can go here. Cool. Let's check. 42% wolf pelts, 56% wolf pelts, 28. Oof, 99. Those are almost ready. A little bit closer. I'm wondering. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking. You know what? What are our stats like? Could use some nutrition and such. Okay, please don't get sick. Thank you. Alright. Let's just make those real simple things. Yeah, I could use the old man's beard. Fishing tackle. Ta-da! Alright. What's in this third cabinet? Nothing. Put some of this away. One thing. This will go on the other one then. So yeah, leather to fix up my boots. I do have the rifle? What? Oh, I only have one bullet. I'm such a dunce. No, I don't have the rifle. Put that away for the moment. Alright, yeah, I gotta put that junk away or get it drying out. So, I think I'm gonna move this all to the other workbench. And first thing we want to craft is more bandages. Good bandages. Do that with the cloth. Alright, this should be good. We can make 3. And one more. So we're doing good on bandages, I'd say. I'm going to put all our extra craft stuff in here. Yep, the crow feathers. We got cured gut. All the reishis, all the rose hips. Anything we need to fix with the scrap metal? I think possibly yes. So that's good. Boo, now it's dark. Well, alright, we got some stuff done. I don't think we can wait out the deerskin boots. Let's see how many pieces we need. 2. Yeah, well, we'll go ahead and make the deerskin boots. So, hope you join me for the next episode. We will be crafting some deerskin boots and possibly heading through the ravine to Mystery Lake. That is going to be all for now. If you like these videos, makes me really happy if you like and subscribe. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.